Good morning. Humming space. I like to call you that by that name. By the way, how are you? I think we are meeting the second time, if I'm right.
Yes, yes, yes.
Great. Great. So, how's the day going for you?
Yes, days are going good. Yes. What about you, ma'am?
It's good. It's going fine. And I too have a YouTube channel. I just finished one shoot. Whenever we get time, that's how we work on things. And then, of
Mhm.
course, I'm back to work. Right.
Yes.
So, what's the
Ma'am, you are
agenda for
also a
today?
YouTuber, no?
Yes, I have a YouTube channel. It's
Yeah,
only
one day
because
I
of,
saw your videos and even I subscribed your channel too and watched so
oh,
many videos. Yeah.
thank you so much. I was very lazy, to be very frank. I published a few books in 2021, and it's only because of my readers
Okay.
and learners they
Mm-hmm.
started writing. Some of them cannot always come for sessions. Some of
Okay.
them said, "Why don't you create videos and put it on YouTube so that we
Uh-huh.
can learn something from there when we are free?" So I was like, "Yeah, I'm also doing the same thing. I also learn from YouTube, so maybe I can share my knowledge there."
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So, by the way, I forgot to ask you this. Why do you call your channel Humming Space?
This name was suggested by my daughter.
Okay,
Yes, her book name was Hummingbird, so she told us our channel name should be Hummingbird. So we
okay,
were searching like Hummingbird, but we did not find that name. So just we replace space on the place of bird.
okay.
Yes.
Your daughter has written a book.
No, no, she has not written her book. Her book name was Hummingbird when she was
There
in
was a book.
fourth
She
standard.
had a
Yeah,
book. Oh, she had a book.
yes,
Okay, okay,
yeah,
okay. There's
yeah.
there's another word I get reminded of, musing. You can check the meaning. Musing. Musing. Musings. M U S I
MUSING.
G. Yes,
And
musing.
music.
Actually, that was my first book. Okay, if I give you the
Okay.
title, you may check. I mean, it's called A Mirage of 25 Musings, but musing, the word musing. So as soon as I saw humming space, I got reminded of musing. I don't know why. The meanings are different.
Okay.
Humming is different.
Uh-huh.
Hummingbird exactly, but musing
Yes.
is also different. So yeah, you can check.
Okay. So,
Right.
ma'am, which type of book you write?
Now it's like it's been some time. I write poetry, reflections, and also I write articles on health. So I had
Okay.
a couple of articles, even now online, some of the articles are available for free on cancer, on health problems related to the skin, mental health.
Okay.
So that's why I include a lot of topics on mental health on my channel, not just learning language.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so many things, a lot of things, whatever comes my way, I write. But it's been some time since I've written. So I need to find some time to write because writing is also part of learning.
Yes.
It's also part of learning, right? Okay, so what are your hobbies, by the way? What do you do when you're free?
In my free time, nowadays, as I'm learning this language, so I do these types of activities. Like sometimes I read newspaper. Sometimes I listen some so like videos related to English. But my hobbies are cooking, dancing, playing badminton. Yeah.
Okay, right, that's great. Good combination. Cooking, dancing, playing badminton. Yeah.
Yes. Even
Dancing,
I
yeah,
am also
go.
very good at photo editing,
Wow, you really
retouching
need
and
that skill to do.
restoration work. I can do very well.
That's great. That's good. You
Yeah.
need all these skills today. It's not just that you do something. Today, I've seen people being a jack of all trades. They're
Yeah.
not master of anything, but they know little bit of everything. That's really important. Good.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. So today's topic is education. Okay.
Yeah.
Fear, a fear of, education, fear of academics, and co-ed. Before going into such things, I have this word.
educate,
Educate.
educate.
Edu- yeah, and education. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is the noun form. What
yeah.
is education for you?
Educate means one who is educated is called educate.
Okay, so what is this process of education? We all spend a lot of money, we
Hmm?
spend time, we spend energy. What is it actually? Does it have a
It
starting point?
means I
Does it
can
have
say
an
that
ending? Yeah,
it is a process of learning something step by
yes.
step.
Okay, okay. So when you observe the education, let's take the academics, the formal education. You have the formal, the informal way of learning. You said it's a process.
Yeah,
So you are into this process. You are learning English, you're doing a lot of things. Not
yeah,
just learning English, but as a person, I understand that you're doing a lot of things.
yeah.
Can you remember the times when you began this formal process of education? That is school days. Even
Okay.
before that, maybe a play school. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, how were those days? What was something that really struck you? You may not remember every detail, but can you share something from your school days, especially the primary school days?
Oh,
Anything
yes,
that you
yes.
can remember?
Yes, I started to go to school in a very early age because I have elder sister. So
Mm,
first I start to go with her in her school. So I
okay,
had
okay,
that habit to go to school. So and my father was in military. So
okay.
when I was only 4 years old, so I got admission in first standard. At the
Oh, okay,
I had not completed my junior KG or senior KG. I
okay.
directly jumped in the first
Double
standard.
promotion.
Yes,
Promoted.
yes,
Direct admission, not even promotion, direct admission.
yes.
Okay,
Actually, my another sister went for interview, and I
okay,
also went with her. So
okay,
when principal asked questions to my sister, so she gave answer. Along with that, I also gave answer because I also learned
okay.
everything with her. So
Oh,
that
okay.
principal took my admission too.
Oh, that's great. So it's like
Yes,
more of observing things. You observed a lot of things when you went with your sister. And
yeah,
then when it was time for you to begin your schooling, I think it was
yeah.
easier for you. So observation, that was also learning for you.
Yes,
It started
and I
subconsciously.
was not very brilliant student because I did not complete my junior level or senior level. I directly
Okay.
went in first standard. So I just got means on the position of 17 or 18. So my dad
Okay.
told my teacher, 1 year you can fail so that
Oh,
she will
you
also
can fail. You
yes.
can.
Yes, fail
Okay.
her so she will become, she can understand things good in a good
Okay.
way.
Okay.
So at that time, that teacher suggested to my father, no need to fail her because she is good.
Okay.
She got ranked like 17, 18, but it is good because my
Okay.
sister always stood first or second, and I
Okay.
got 17 or 18 because my stand and I can say that my understanding was not that much like my sister.
Yes, yes. But you did your
Yes,
best. You gave your best. Yeah, and
yes,
that was pretty
but
okay.
I
Yeah.
never failed at any
You never
time in my
failed.
academic.
That's what.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yes,
Good, good, great. Okay. So that's good. And as I told you, formal education. So there, and also your parents, like, I liked the way you told me that they wanted me to be thorough with the class, so it's okay even if you fail her, let her be thorough with the portions, the concepts.
yes,
So we had advanced parents in those days also. It's today we
yeah,
speak about parenting and education and a lot of things, it has become so formalized, but we had people who taught in a different way as well. Okay, so were you part of co-ed? Okay,
yes.
were you part of co-ed schools?
Yes, where I was means studying. So it was a co-educational school, means girls and boys both were there.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I had a lot of friends who never had the chance of going to co-ed schools. Suddenly, when it comes to college, they may see boys as their classmates. So have
Mm-hmm.
you observed the change? Whether it's boys, you have boys alone schools also, and even girls alone schools. So is there any difference in studying in co-ed schools, or the other way around when you just go to girls only schools and boys only schools or colleges? Have you seen any
Yes,
changes or do you observe? Yeah.
yes, because if we have the habit of only in one single means what if we have the habit of to study with girls only or to study with boys, so definitely
Mm.
if we go in co-educational school, so sometimes we have a fear to speak with opposite gender.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Yeah. So mingling with them. Yeah, even if you
mingling with
don't
them.
gel well, it's okay. But mingling with the opposite gender is very important.
Yeah,
Okay. You need to know, like, of course, everybody is equal, but the emotional aspect, the way they operate is different. So if you
yes,
get a chance to mingle with the opposite gender, it's good. You get to
yes,
know how they think, what they want. Everybody is
yeah,
different, but still the process. So as you said, education is a process. This is also part of education.
yeah,
Okay, that is you need, like, suddenly when you go to a workplace and you have different types of people. Okay,
yeah,
you may feel that you are being attacked when that's
yes,
not the case. Yeah.
yes,
Okay, good. So I just want you to read these words and we will go to the activity.
yeah.
What is this?
Academy, academy,
Okay. Okay, good.
academics.
Yeah. Academics. Okay.
Yeah,
Academic. And
academic,
academy. Yeah.
academy,
Academy and academics. So academics is
academy.
something to do with studies, formal education.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So we are going to do an activity focusing on on preposition and
Yes.
pronunciation. Yes.
Yeah.
So as I show you the prepositions, you're going to tell me something about learning and education. Okay.
Learning and
So if I,
education.
yeah. So if I ask you to speak about education, you will have a lot of things to tell me from
Mm-hmm.
your perspective, from your life, from the general perspective. But here, the challenge is as and when I show you a preposition, you have to
Okay.
tell me something about education or learning. So, for example, um, what is this word?
Beside. Beside.
Beside is a preposition. Okay. So you
Yeah.
can say, when I was in my primary school, I never used to sit beside boys.
Mm.
But then when I got into the middle school, I understood that it's important to interact with everyone. Okay.
Okay.
Like that, you
Okay.
just have to use that word
Okay.
to
This
tell me
preposition.
something about. Yeah. So it's not necessary that it should be from your life. You can speak from the general aspects of education and learning. It's up to you. It all
Yes.
depends on how you use that preposition. That's all. Are you
Yes.
ready?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
just
Yes.
remember the topic. That's all. Education, learning. Yeah, learning, education. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I hope you see this. What is this?
In.
In. Okay, you can start. So you have to use in. Yeah.
I when I came to Mumbai, uh, that year I got admission in B.Ed college.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So can you repeat this word after me? Admission. Admission.
Admission.
Yeah.
Admission.
So remember, yeah, admission. So when you have words as admission, you know that it's pronounced this way. Mission is mission.
Mission.
Mission. Okay, so you know
Mission.
mission. Now, when you put it together, you can break the words for your convenience before you learn.
Admission.
Admission, admission. It shouldn't be
Admission.
admission, that is wrong. Admission,
Admission.
admission. Yeah,
Admission.
admission, correct. Okay,
Admission.
good.
At.
Yes.
Uh,
So you got admission in B.Ed college. Okay, good.
Yes. At the outer side of the gate, there was
Okay,
the bungalow of Amitabh Bachchan and Devanand.
okay, off the school gate, I mean the college gate.
Yeah.
Yes. So how do you rephrase it?
Okay. Um, Beside my school,
Yeah.
at the outer side of the gate, there
Okay.
was the bungalow of Amitabh Bachchan.
Okay. So even if you don't use beside, you can say you're trying to tell me that, so suppose you have, this is your college. Okay,
Yeah.
you have the gate, and then
Yeah.
you're trying to say that the bungalow is
Yes.
facing its opposite.
Yeah.
Okay. So standing at the gate, you could see the bungalow of Amitabh Bachchan,
Yes. Yeah.
right? So you can say it was very easy to see the bungalow of such personalities standing at the gate.
Okay.
Okay. So it was opposite. Either you say it's opposite, it was opposite your college, or you can say I could see the bungalow of Amitabh Bachchan standing at the gate
Okay.
of my college.
Okay.
Yes. But if you
Yeah.
say outer side, it's not appropriate. I understood what you said, but opposite. If it's directly
Opposite.
opposite. Yeah, yeah. Good. And
On.
yeah, on. I hope you see it as on and not
Yes.
no. It's on. Okay, on. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. There were lots of activities on the day of 15th August in my school.
Yes. Very good. Excellent. You can also use this phrase at the outer premises. At the outer premises. Premises. P
At
R
the
E M I. Yeah, at the outer premises. Okay, that is within or in and around your college, any building, any compound.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Premises, premises. Okay, so next one is
Under.
un.
At the school gate, there was a tree, and one cat was always sit that under the tree.
Okay, one cat was always sitting under the tree.
Under
Okay,
the
can
tree.
you connect it to education or learning? Under trees. The usage was right, but maybe you can connect it to the topic.
Yes, yes.
Usually, if you recollect, I'm very sure that you are aware about this. In
Yeah.
the olden times, I don't know now if it happens. Some schools do this. Teachers usually take children to the shady trees. They conduct classes under the trees,
Under the tree.
and
Yes.
that particular place, the shady trees, used to be a hub for discussions during the lunchtime.
Yes.
Okay, sometimes we choose these spots for conversations. Okay,
Yes.
after going to the cafeteria, people children will assemble there, especially in colleges and schools. So
Yes.
lunch spot, otherwise discussions. Teachers used to have singing classes, maybe instrument
Under.
classes, or
Yes.
yeah, under the tree. So under the tree used to always bring, even now it brings a lot of memories. Today,
Yes.
because of the harsh climate, many schools don't prefer. But if you have a lot of shady trees and all, I think still people are doing this,
Yes.
where
In
learning
village area,
happens
it
under the
happens.
trees. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
definitely. So it's always important for schools to have trees and to preserve whatever is being there instead of cutting it down and making it completely, um, uh, you know, uh, instead of having that arid way. It looks very arid and
Yeah.
parched when you don't have the trees. Trees
Yeah.
always bring about a good ambience when it comes to learning. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Okay, so why do you think I made you do this activity? I have just covered a few prepositions. Okay, if
Yeah.
you see, there are a lot of prepositions, and these are basic prepositions.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the English language, you have more prepositions, two words, okay, beneath.
Yeah.
And when it comes to this one, generally people get confused. Some
Over.
people tell me, yeah, my examinations got over. No, this is preposition over, over,
Yes.
flying over. Okay, and
Yes.
good that you were able to use under in the appropriate way. But some people say, I think I was able to understand everything when I was in school. No. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is because they don't, it's not because they don't know, they know, but they don't think. That's the only thing.
Yes.
Okay, so these are only few prepositions. You can try this out after the class because you have the knowledge of using it. Only thing is, when it comes to practice, you're taking more time. You were
Yes.
able to make sentences. What I noticed throughout your conversation was, of course, everything adds your confidence, the way you are learning. Good, excellent, keep it up. But going to the class or coming from the class, when you're speaking about position, you're making a mistake.
Okay.
Location, situation, and all. You're getting
Mhm.
mixed up between in, on, at, basically to and I think in, to and in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So try to have prepositions as this. Choose a topic, have words in front of you, and start speaking.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yes,
will do.
so you can have more prepositions, difficult prepositions also. So you can choose a topic, for example, education, my hobby, cooking that I like, my favorite recipe. Try to add lot of prepositions when you are recollecting. So first you boil the dal, then after that you do this, but try to use prepositions in between.
Okay.
Okay, so make sure that you close the lid of the cooker tightly, put it into the cooker. Washed dal should be put in the cooker. It should be tightly, you should speak as if a person who doesn't know, who is not aware about cooking, will be able to understand in such a
Okay.
way that new people who are into cooking, who's trying out cooking, will be able to understand it better. That should
Yeah.
be the way you give the instructions. So whenever you listen to cookery channels, they are very, very clear about what they do. Wash the dal. So you may think, of course, I know that I need to wash the dal. I can't take it from the container like that. But still, for a
Mhm.
new person, wash the dal thrice, twice. After that, again, pour water. Okay, so make sure that you have the correct proportion of water. Then keep it inside the cooker. Make sure that it's submerged completely. Like that, you keep giving the instructions if it's cookery. Otherwise, you can just speak on a topic.
Yes.
Yeah. Any doubts? Anything that you're not clear about?
No, everything is clear now.
Okay. Anything that you want to share when it comes to education? Any more points that flashed to your mind when you were speaking? What about
Mm.
the present education? What would you like to add? Especially, we are here to learn language, not just
Yes.
English. When we look
Yeah.
at language, we have a
Yes.
lot of language operating across the country. So, what are some of the things that we have to add when it comes to our educational system?
Mm. Lots of things we can add because this time education children have a very heavy bag, so we should reduce their bag.
Yes,
Not
yes, very
only the
true.
education should not for only memorize the things. There would
Yes,
be some
remote learning.
practical knowledge, so
Yeah.
that children can start to understand from their child since their childhood everything.
So that they can begin understanding. And rote learning is something that you have to do away with. It's not very easy. It happens
Yes.
in the western parts of the world also. Okay,
Yeah.
but we are more into it.
Yes.
Still people are attached to grading and marks and distinction,
Yes.
not skills. Though we mention the word skill, I don't think people are really doing it. So heavy bags, yes, that's part of
Yes.
rote learning. We cannot say that traditional method of learning was all wrong. No. See, for
No.
example, learning under a tree or practicing different things that we used to do as part of a tradition is really good. It was good, and still people are following it, but not so much. Okay,
Yes.
so maybe we can merge, whatever is there now, change the way in which we have to include skills, as you rightly said, and practical side of it, but take little bit of good things from the traditional
Yes.
aspects of education and learning and teaching.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so far so good. It's really nice talking to you.
Yes.
Yeah, so have a great day and just keep working.
Yeah, yeah, sure, ma'am.